play.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess you could do that. Over the thank you very much, and my friend, the theme song, please.
Thank you very much. With Joe Bates.
Folks, welcome to Rank You Very Much, the podcast. We rank anything and everything. We find the best and worst of everything that we've ever known as a life. I mean, this podcast has been going on forever, and I still Okay, hey, we're back. Perfect.
Did that really do it?
Who knows? No one knows how anything works. Folks, you know the podcast. Thank you very much. You've all seen it. You've all seen a few episodes. If you haven't, thanks for watching. This is great. We rank best and worst of everything. Today's episode will be, I think this is like episode 70 maybe.
You don't know the number?
No. After a while.
Doesn't seem important.
Yeah, I don't think it does. I
Totally
mean,
fair.
there's milestones that you reach, and I have an Excel sheet with all of them, but I never look at it. Anyways, folks, this is the episode. We're ranking best fictional town. Best fictional town, folks, and as always, I have two special guest experts. To the right of me is one of the rare, the few, the proud, multiverse travel agents, Will Martin.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Oh, well, thanks for being on the show, Will. I can't tell you how happy I am to have a multiverse travel agent. In your job, what do you find most popular demand? Where do people really want to go in the multiverse?
People like going places different, you know. So
yeah, they do like going places. Nobody goes to a travel agent and goes, "Can I go home?"
That's always what I find.
That's part of it. You do send them home as well.
Send them home. Well, people say travel agent is all about sending people away. I say, well, you gotta get back home. Don't you? So it is important. People love, if they live in a city, they like going somewhere tropical. If they live somewhere tropical, they like going to a city. But then they go back home.
That's the key.
Don't they?
Isn't all travel just a way to get back home?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you so much, Will. I appreciate it.
I have a motivational poster that says that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have a motivational pamphlet. I can carry it. You can't carry posters.
That's true, unless they roll up.
Anyway, folks, the left of me is our other special guest expert. You may have never seen him, but you probably read his book. He's the author of Really Big Pipes, Infrastructure Problems of the Mushroom Kingdom, Aaron Nadell.
Hey, thank you. It's good to be here.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
That's almost how you shake hands.
It's a firm handshake. I just don't close.
Okay.
That's the key.
It's unsettling.
So what is your background for you to be able to write such a book about the infrastructure problems of the Mushroom Kingdom? Where Super Mario is, folks, at home.
Well, I mean, some people might remember me as the guy who repaved the Yellow Brick Road.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because, well, look, it looks great, not super functional.
No, it's malleable.
Yeah, so it's too soft. You can't.
It's very malleable.
You can't make a road out of gold. Even the hard gold, it's not good enough.
Even the hard gold.
It's too brittle.
Sure.
Yeah, But if you knock out a piece, carry it home, guess what? You get yourself a nice dinner.
Yeah, that's where all of those potholes are coming from, too.
Yeah, it was a big pothole problem. When it's hot, then cold, and you know how it goes. You know how it goes.
These people at home, they understand gold roads.
Their
audience is well-to-do. These are not paupers.
These are not paupers at all. Oh, folks, we got John Moore's watching. We're in Raleigh, North Carolina today at the Oak City Comedy Festival. Let me, is this yours? Okay. I'm going to tell you the list of best fictional towns to be ranking. And we start with Gotham, Springfield, New York, South Park, Los Santos, Pawnee, Valhalla, Gondor, Cloud City, Stars Hollow, Metropolis, Atlantis, Mushroom Kingdom, and Hyrule. Now, this is a solid list. You probably sent that people everywhere on this list, huh? As a multiverse travel agent.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, thank you. And and you've been to Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh, certainly.
And that's Oz. And Oz, but Oz is on the list. You should have added it. Guys, we're going to start off with everybody's favorite thing, the veto round, where we each go one at a time to take one of these items off the list that we don't think is the best fictional town. And as always, we start with the oldest person here, Will Martin.
I'm gonna veto Gotham.
What? How are you gonna? But
Good. What? Because that. What?
But
The guy.
and then but then Matt
Donut.
Joker two
Face.
yeah. Okay, why?
Well,
it's improv.
as you know, traveling is all about coming back.
You're still
home.
talking that way. I never learned to talk otherwise.
Traveling is always about coming back home, and anytime I send anyone to Gotham, they do not come back. Essentially, every time I send someone to Gotham, they are either incarcerated in Arkham Asylum, or they are recruited to the Bat family, and they never return.
No henchmen?
No, well, sometimes henchmen.
But they're
Sometimes
incarcerated.
They're
I mean,
incarcerated.
The Bat family, they have a long cowl.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good place to watch from afar.
Yes.
Yeah, it's interesting. Gotham Live is one of the...
It makes a great setting for a reality TV program.
Yeah.
But I sure wouldn't want to live there.
I was thinking about this the other day in Gotham. So, I don't know if you guys know this. Bruce Wayne is Batman. Yeah, I don't want to... I'm pretty
Spoiler
sure.
alert.
You're pretty sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Why do you know that?
Same lips. Same exact
same
lips.
lips.
I would
We're
never
here
with
with
those
Joe
lips.
Bates, the author of Lips.
Lip man himself.
Lisp. A journey into dyslexic lips. I'm fun. And, but Bruce Wayne owns Wayne Corporation, the biggest company in Gotham. And you know what the second biggest employer in Gotham is?
The Joker.
Henchmen.
I was going to say, maybe the asylum.
Yeah.
The asylum, yeah. So your job is either you don't work for Wayne, you can't work anywhere else, because every time he's a competing company, Batman destroys the company. He found a reason why they're evil, and he needs to destroy the company.
I see.
It's almost like if you really wanted to solve crime in Gotham, that you would raise the living wage to the biggest employer and
I find
pay these people well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Crime from a more proactive.
Are you sure it's not giving the mentally ill concussions? Because I think it's giving the mentally ill concussions.
Like in football or just
Yeah, they all
with
I
a
don't
hammer?
know.
Just
I'm not getting
Batman
into the
smacking them
NFL, there's a whole big controversy. I don't know if you heard, big controversy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with concussions. But yeah, so Gotham not the list. Gotham wasn't going to win. We all know Gotham wasn't going to win. They don't know unless do you think someone just like likes puzzles and they accidentally solve one of the Riddler's puzzles and then just gets murdered? He just gets in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And he's just like, oh, nice. And it's like a Sudoku.
Yeah.
And he just, oh yeah, I got this. And then it like springs a trap.
The Riddler does Sudokus. Is it Sudoku or Sudokus?
It depends on who you ask.
Yeah.
And when you ask me, I'm wrong.
Aaron, you're up next as the
right.
second oldest person here. Who are you taking off the list as not the best fictional town?
I gotta lose Los Santos.
Yeah, well, you can't spell lose without los.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
I don't mean to shock you.
I don't want to go too far here, but when I look for a place to be, I would like to be able to walk down the sidewalk without getting hit by a car.
Agreed, but in that town, if you get hit by a car, it costs like $10 in the hospital.
Sure.
And you're back out.
Which is nice.
It actually, the best model of healthcare ever, the more money you have, the more it costs for the same exact thing. So you have $1 million, it costs like $5,000. You have no money, they just do it for free. There's no better healthcare system
Then
That's Grand
than
Theft
Grand Theft Auto. And they're all healthy. Everybody goes through
That's
it.
true.
They come
Everybody
back
is
and you may
healthy.
lose your guns. Actually, you keep your guns. You go in with a
That's
bunch
actually
of guns.
concerning. That should not be the case.
The hospital wants people to come back, It's like the travel agency. It's all about coming back home.
All about coming back home.
But the home is the hospital bed.
Home is the hospital. That's sad.
The home is a hospital bed. But if you're in a cutscene and get killed, you do stay dead forever. That is true.
What?
Yeah.
How do you get killed in a cutscene?
If they're in a cutscene and someone kills a guy.
Oh, I see. They're talking about like a glitch.
Oh no.
We're like, oh, you're in a cutscene, but someone hits you with a car. The game just ends.
No, I meant the other people.
Yep.
Your guy's gonna be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you never see any of the other people go to the hospital. It doesn't matter. Everybody's doing better today. So yeah, Los Santos, I get it. A lot of crime. You don't like it.
I mean, you can just being hit by a car walking down the sidewalk should be a rare occurrence.
Yeah.
It seems like it's pretty much every
Pretty
day.
prevalent.
It seems it's a you almost sometimes you get the feeling that people are just doing it for fun.
Yeah, it really does seem like a walkable city for a city where you get hit wherever you walk.
It just sometimes it seems like these people aren't even really going anywhere or doing anything or even like accomplishing any sort of mission, and they're just out there hitting pedestrians, which is entertaining but no way to live.
All right, that's fair. Grand Theft Auto Los Santos, you're off the list. We are continuing down with me, the host, going up next. And they took off the two easy ones. I get it. That's fine. Here's the deal. Best fictional town. I'm going to take this one off now because it just seems like a regular town with regular people. And literally I could do that in my reality. So I'm not going to go there. I'm taking off Stars Hollow, which is from Gilmore Girls. If I wanted to see, women snip at each other, I'd go home and see my sister and my mom talk to each other, and they snip. Snip, snip. Not as witty,
Sure.
just more snippy.
Snippy.
Little snaps. Little
Snip,
snaps.
I was taking a bath.
Now your sister and your mother.
Yeah, I know.
Did they ask about me?
Okay, Aaron, it's 2018. Jesus Christ. God damn it.
Yes.
Concussions are such a problem.
Did you see the film with Will Smith?
Yeah, Men in Black.
Yeah, no, Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh, gotcha. He dies in the end.
He does.
That was his pursuit.
That was his, and it's all of our. I'm sorry.
Oh, the concussion movie where he did the accent.
Yeah. Wow,
Nice,
Yeah, where he
nice,
stole
nice.
stole the accent.
He stole the national treasure.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love that movie. Nicolas Cage, Ghost Rider, so good.
Ghost Rider.
I just
Ghost Rider fans. Let me hear ya.
Ghost Rider 2, Book of Secrets.
I never watched the concussion movie, but
This is Ghost Rider reading a book with a flaming skull. That's a good scene.
2 hours. Just that.
Oh, Goofus never turns out well. I'm the Ghost
There's just a
Rider.
Goku in there.
I never saw the concussion movie, but his accent was very off-putting
Yeah.
in the reviews.
Yeah.
I kept waiting for him to say, "I'm the doctor now."
Ghost Rider, Book of Secrets. He's a Ghost Writer for the Book of Secrets. He wrote it. That's
the
the
end
biggest
of the movie.
secret.
That's the
That's
big
the
reveal.
biggest secret
Is
of all.
Ghost Rider, and then he turns Ghost Rider.
I'm the Ghost Rider now.
It's like Troll 2,
It's Troll 2.
where it's not.
No.
And they're like, wait a minute, and he sees him backwards in a mirror. It's like a big reveal of the film. Wow.
The villain in
You do kind of look like a composite of most of the characters.
I get that a lot.
You get that a lot.
Every day.
From the characters of the Troll 2.
Yeah, which is incredible. We're all best friends.
Troll 2, the villain is vegetarian.
Just like real life.
We should have put fucking Nolbig.
Yeah, Nalbog.
Nolbig.
Noblog.
Noblog?
Goblin.
Yeah, Nalbog.
Nilbog.
Nilbog.
Nilbog. That would have been Veto.
I hope somebody joined in right when we were just...
Nilbog.
Nilbog.
What is this weird racist thing?
I am Groot. Racist.
Sounds like Nilbog.
Oh, okay, alright.
Sounds bad.
Anyways, we're gonna start next round of Veto to get past that. Concussions are a problem. Back to the travel agent, because he is in the second round we start to the youngest person here, WIll Martin. Woody taking off as a Veto this time.
We're still vetoing?
You're still Veto. We do two more rounds of this.
Two more rounds. Okay.
I forgot to mark off.
Mark off.
It actually is a secret.
I'm gonna say now it gets harder, doesn't it?
It does get harder as the list whittles down. A lot of people find out that it's not as easy as before.
Valhalla is the gods.
Norse gods.
Norse gods.
Yeah.
No, I'm keeping that. I'm gonna veto South Park
South Park. Why are you vetoing South Park?
because it just seems crass.
Yeah, it seems crass. A little
It's
bit
a
loony.
crass town, a little looting,
Loony.
Looney Tune,
Looney
but
Toony.
it's not Looney Tunes. It's a different cartoon.
Tutti Frutti Looney Toony. I wrote that.
Itty bitty purple dot bikini.
Concussions are a problem.
They sure are. South Park. I think everyone likes to travel to South Park when they're like 14. And
Yeah.
then I've never had an adult be like, I want to go to South Park.
Yeah, it just
It's
seems like
cold.
in the longer South Park exists, the crazier the
It's
town
just-
gets.
It's just too much. It's
Shippa
just too much.
Town? What's that? Shippa? Town?
I don't even know what your goal is.
Yeah, you're.
Do you know what? It doesn't matter. The Whole Foods thing. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
I'm just letting you guys know that I'm wrong. But Will, you think of South Park
South
off?
Park makes
Too
it.
crass. You don't trust the
I
people.
don't trust the people.
I get it.
And that one kid always dies.
That one kid always dies and goes back. Kind of a little Santos
Yeah,
situation.
there's kind of a kid
Yeah,
that do you really want to be in a town where there's every day it's like, oh, did you hear about that
The
kid
kid
that died?
Bummer.
Even if it's the same kid every
Yeah,
time,
it's-
it's kind of a drag.
God, just I wish I knew what he looked like. Anyways, Aaron, Nadell, you're up next. As a veto, take one off that you don't think is the best fiction.
I'm gonna lose Gondor.
Ah,
Yeah.
Wow, you really upset him.
Yeah. It's just too many hairy feet.
Wow, gee.
wow. Okay.
Right.
Be cool, man.
Man, 2018.
Harry. Oh, right.
Harry Potter.
Right.
Talk more like Harry racist.
Yeah, for this one.
Gosh, those kids
Oh
have
my
been through
gosh.
so much.
They're well insulated feet. Jesus.
They're well, yeah, please. They're well.
Don't say Harry.
Well,
That
if I'm
sounds
gonna
so
be-
bad.
If I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I got my fictional places mixed up, and I thought it was full of hobbits.
No, Gondor is. Is that where Gondor?
Well, no. I mean, there are hobbits there occasionally,
I thought.
but Gondor's pretty far from the Shire. Gondor is, and this is just because I'm a travel agent and not because I'm also very cool, but Gondor is the human city closest to Mordor. So some say it's the gateway to the west. It's been said.
Oh, St. Louis.
It is very much like St. Louis.
It's exactly.
In that
Let me just say that if St. Louis was on here, I would have gotten rid of Brown.
It would already be off the list.
Man, I need some arch support though. Personally, my back.
Do you want another pillow?
No, I'll be fine.
St. Louis is basically
That's poison. That's a poison pillow. Thank you.
St. Louis is basically like Los Santos if you got to play GTA as the cops.
Oh boy.
Hello, meet me in Los Santos.
Man. All the way to the St. Hey. I wrote that song.
St. Louis goes marching in. Okay.
St. Louis, come on.
Alright, well, even though I know next to nothing about it, I'm still getting rid of it.
Taking care of Gondor. No, that makes sense. The Shire probably would have been a better one because I like that.
Shire's much nicer.
I really like the idea of a house in a hill. Not on a
I
hill.
know a kid growing up that had a house in a hill. Like,
Yeah, when
like
it was
a
like
house
the
in a
ground,
hill.
like insulated and stuff.
Yeah. It was.
Was he
Where
normal?
did you grow up?
I grew up in Indiana.
It's
It
the
was,
Shire.
this was the only house like
It's
this.
unique.
It was
Whoa.
rich.
So, but he was rich.
Yeah, his family.
You know why they saved all their money?
His family made all their money and worked for the drug company.
Dirt.
Yeah,
Oh,
that he
yeah. No one knows. No one needs to know what that company is. Keeping that a secret.
Oh, Book of Secrets.
I'm Marge Sprelly.
You look great.
Is that what? Like,
You own a Wu-Tang album and that's your theme song.
yeah, Bill Murray can steal it. But yeah, that's crazy. So like, they don't pay for heating or cooling because the ground doesn't form, right?
Yeah, it stayed pretty cool. Yeah, they also had like a big like castle tower on the top of the hill.
Oh my.
Really?
Like a-
Where in Indiana was this?
Bloomington.
Is this like a famous house people talk about?
Yeah, I think fairly famous. Yeah.
I'll have to check it out when I'm in Bloomington because I like weird houses. I want a house. It's a fine house. It's just Indiana limestone.
You know what I don't understand are when people have dirt floors. Like I get that they're poor, but like you built the rest of the house. This seems like these like all it is just a wall that you just have to put on the ground.
Just get some carpet.
Like you built the rest of the house, but you can't finish it. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Like it seems like the person that could build 4 walls can build a floor.
You can laminate it. Laminate the floor.
Mm-hmm. Check out the engineer over here.
I'm fun.
Is that your catchphrase?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what it's been this weekend.
It's working.
I think it is. I think it's all up, as Steve Harvey says, timing. I'm fun. It doesn't matter.
There it is.
I'm up next. I think. Yes.
Yes.
Because you took out South Park, you took out Gondor. Oh man, this isn't easy. But I'm gonna continue with the theme. I'm taking off Metropolis.
Whoa.
Look, I don't know if you guys saw Man of Steel. That town,
unfortunately,
town was destroyed.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
The entire city was destroyed, and Superman didn't even build any of it back up.
No.
Can we talk about how bad the Daily Planet, the newspaper in Metropolis is?
Not talk about
because
it.
Per contract, we
it is.
Yeah,
It is
a big sponsor.
How is it possible that a room full of reporters, a room full of reporters doesn't know that one of their coworkers is Superman? That's a problem.
I can't stress enough that this does not reflect the views of the
Bruce Wayne is Batman. That's a Gotham thing.
It's a Gotham thing.
Even worse. How does Superman, with his X-ray vision, never break an investigative story?
How
does Clark Kent? How does Clark Kent? Clark Kent has never broken a story in his life.
I have no idea who Superman is.
It's good.
So good. Good investigative journalism. Real good stuff.
Good reporters.
Real news.
I love the editorials.
Real ingredients. Papa John's.
But you know what I do. Thank you again, Papa John's, for sponsoring the Daily Planet, which sponsors us.
It's all subsidiary.
Yeah, there's only 6 companies that own the press, and Papa John's is one of them.
That's a good point.
But yeah, no, I agree with you wholeheartedly.
I don't want to live in a place that was destroyed.
No, you don't want to live in a place where at any moment you're like, well, I hope this guy saves me. Like, no other city is just like...
What? I'm at the whim of a guy.
Yeah, a god.
Ugh.
Also, if I wanted to kill myself...
Go on.
And I... Okay.
Oh no, don't stop.
Don't stop. But if I wanted to kill myself and I wanted to jump off a building, it's not going to work. He's just going to save me and be like, you're welcome.
That's The Incredibles.
Is that The Incredibles? The Incredibles. The jump off a building and just get saved.
Yeah, right.
Well, then you don't want to get caught to that high, because then because you're high up, and then you jump, and then Superman just doesn't save you that one time, or you get saved by that Crypto, the dog.
So you're testing Superman? That's what you'd be doing?
Just to connect. Get some friends.
That's fair.
Get some friends out there.
Just like put your number in his little. Do you think he has a cell phone?
I don't think Clark Kent does. You know, every time I've seen Clark Kent on the phone, he still uses phone booth.
It's always phone booth.
Yeah, otherwise you use a cell phone to turn it. The phone's what does it, right?
Yeah,
it's the phone.
It comes out of the
yeah, it comes out.
Operator Superman costume.
But he's just been through so much.
He's been through a lot.
All
that data.
This planet.
Data.
This planet exploded.
Yeah, well, again.
Maybe stay on his though.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Go back to where you came from.
Yeah.
Soups.
Soups. Nice
Soups up.
Nice cape.
Up and away.
What?
Anyways, Metropolis is off. Guys, that was fun. We're having fun. We're just two kids and another kid.
Just 3 kids.
Just 3. 1 kid, 1 kid, 1 kid. 4 kids without 1 kid.
5 kids without 2 kids.
Well, I don't even know.
You're right. I'm sorry.
We are in our third round of veto, and as always, it's our third round of veto with the most middle-aged person here, Will Martin.
That's me. Great. I'm going to take out.
Before you go, what we have left for best fictional cities: Springfield, New York, I always said Prince, Pawnee, Valhalla, Cloud City, Atlantis, Mushroom Kingdom, and Hyrule.
I'm going to take out Springfield.
Springfield.
Ooh.
Very shocked at this. Some people said Springfield's a front runner.
It's a front runner.
But you're taking it off. Why are you taking Springfield?
Well, maybe I shouldn't.
Whoa, jeez, you gotta have a backbone in today's industry.
All right, it's 2018.
You are a travel agent. You're an expert. I'm just
Springfield.
a guy reporting the
The
facts.
thing about Springfield is
I work for
that
the Daily.
no one ever travels. No one ever wants to travel to just a
Yeah.
small town.
But it's not small, then they have literally everything.
Yeah, but it's not everything. You know? Oh, that stuck to your back. That's silly.
I'm reading a comment.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
I think it's a real shame that the camera angle is not capturing the fact that this pillow came up with your back.
Stuck to your back. It's beautiful.
Anyways, just a comment. Gordon Smith said Pawnee should win because this is Indiana. Well, we are in North Carolina.
North Carolina.
We are in North Carolina.
Well, we're currently in North Carolina. So
I do love Pawnee. Pawnee's a front runner of mine,
but Springfield, you
Springfield's
want to
been
take off the
taken out.
list.
it seems too close to nuclear power. Too close to
Oh, I love nuclear,
But they have literally everything.
They do have a lot.
the nuclear power
If
plant.
there's anything you don't think they have, just wait a couple episodes.
And then they'll have it.
Literally, the power never goes out in that town because they're so close to the nuclear power plant. You know, the power works well.
Is that a selling point that the power doesn't go out?
Everything, it's not a not selling point. You know, you don't want to go to
That's a good point.
I'm not going to Flint.
Sure.
I mean, their power grid is so strong they felt good about blocking out the sun.
That's pretty good.
It's a little
I haven't
strange.
seen that episode.
It was the one where Mr. Burns gets shot.
Oh.
That was a big deal.
Yeah.
Season finale.
Maggie did it.
Does he? What?
Yeah.
Isn't Maggie the baby?
Yeah.
How did she have a gun?
That's the one you
Well,
least
a
expect.
lot of stuff happened. It was just
It was a
really
two-parter.
It was a
The end of
two-parter.
one
Two-parter.
season-long cliffhanger.
Whoa.
A lot of people talked about
Boom.
McDonald's had a thing.
What?
It was a big to
It
do.
was a big deal. Who shot Mr. Burns?
In fact, it was so successful that later the producers of Dallas got a time machine, went back in time, and copied it.
Exactly.
Wow.
Do you remember Dallas?
The city?
Yeah, it's the best fictional city.
That's Dallas.
So you're taking Springfield. Why are you taking Springfield off the list?
Springfield, why? Because it just doesn't seem like that fun. It seems like a normal town. Normal town. We've got donuts. Donuts are everywhere.
He says, Gordon says, kind of boring, Springfield.
It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That really only the one family is going through a lot of antics.
Yeah.
They have everything. They have that giant canyon.
Yeah, they have the
They
Springfield
got
Gorge.
a beach.
They have the Springfield Beach.
They got
Are you just saying Springfield in front of all the things he says?
they got giant redwoods.
That's the Springfield
giant
redwoods. Oh yeah, you're right. I miss a giant every time.
They got a pretty good bowling alley.
The Springfield Lanes.
Bolorama.
Bolorama. That's the secret word.
Word.
The roof falls down. We all die. Buy-in shaving com images. Oh, that's the guy shared an image. I just read an image address.
You're getting spam in your
I'm getting
comments?
spam in my comments.
Watch Black Panther. XR.
Have you heard of Black Panther? It's a good movie.
I didn't see it.
Black Panther is the only movie ever that people said they saw it on Facebook and it was virtue signaling.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Thought that yesterday. I feel
That
pretty
was-
strong about that one.
The comic book movies generally
I'm trying to find
my
the.
thing.
Yeah, we talked about that. We saw Solo yesterday.
Yeah, which we disagreed on. He enjoyed it. I was pretty bored.
I like crap.
He does.
Okay, Springfield, off the list, boring town. I get it. I'm not going to argue with you. Aaron, you're up next. What are you taking off the list as not the best fictional town?
I'm gonna lose Valhalla.
Oop.
Mainly.
I was just trying to see what this is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose Valhalla.
Why are you taking Valhalla?
Mainly because I am not a god, and I feel like I would be a second-class citizen there.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like,
You're a
town full
guest.
of gods,
You're
the
a guest.
regular guy is
You're a
not going to
guest.
do well, you know?
Yeah.
Put their service to the test.
So yeah, I think 86 is Valhalla. You
There's
know?
only, yeah.
Now, I didn't think about that. That's a good thought process. I agree. You know.
Just because you're there when in Rome doesn't mean you're a Roman.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just
And
because you're in Valhalla doesn't mean you're a god.
all roads.
Lead
To Rome? To true?
Is that?
Rome.
Let's take a road.
That seems,
Any road.
Any road.
that seems like an inefficient system to make all of the roads go to Rome.
Go to Rome.
Well, it's all the directions, you know, but there's no lefts.
Unless Rome is left.
Rome has never left my heart.
Huh.
Yeah. You can't go home again.
He went on one study abroad semester.
You can't go Rome
And
again.
he says this every day. Rome is never
Rome on the range. Everybody pay me $1. I'm up next. As you know, my catchphrase, I'm fun. New York, Pawnee, Cloud City, Atlantis, Mushroom Kingdom, Hyrule.
Wow.
I'm up next. I'm going to take this one off because, you know, it's not a fun. There's some small markets, but overall, I like a nice city. I'm going to take off Hyrule. It's it's a beautiful place, a lot of fields,
Beautiful
but
place.
I live in Indiana. I want to see a field. I just go outside.
So you want to go to a different place.
Yes.
Also, there's a lot of weird creatures. You don't,
Lot of weird
Yeah, a lot of
Just pop out
you
from
don't want an Octorok spitting at you.
Yeah.
little troll guys, some dude named Zelda.
Zelda's the princess.
Oh no!
The dude is Link.
That dude is Link to
Link
my
is the
heart.
girl.
And
Oh.
Link is the
Frankenstein
girl?
is the
Link is the girl.
doctor.
Link is the girl.
Link is the girl.
No.
They're both
Oh,
girls.
they're both girls.
They're
That's
both girls.
very progressive.
I'm a girl,
Nintendo.
which is fine. Hyrule, I'm taking off. Yeah, I don't swords and shit. It's back. It's like back in the past. Oh, it is. Who shot Mr. Burns? Who wants to live in Hyrule? Good cut. Thank you, Gordon Schmidt. Nobody wants to live in
No one
Hyrule.
wants to live
We've
in
done it. We've done our final five: New York, Pawnee, Cloud City, Atlantis, and Mushroom Kingdom.
Wow.
Surprised at one of them. And making the final five. Now we're going to go one at a time, discuss whether they should be in the top three, starting with New York. Is New York a top three fictional city in your mind?
Not for me.
Actually, hold up. Before we do that,
I take it back what I said.
people commenting and watching right now, feel free to comment a fictional city we did not put on the list if you want to see a fictional city on there we may not have discussed.
Well,
Again, we're at New York, Pawnee, Cloud City, Atlantis, and Mushroom Kingdom. Feel free to comment. Let us know what you think should be on the list. While we're waiting for your comments, Aaron, what's your criteria in determining what the best fictional city is?
I mean, would it be an interesting place to live? I think New York looks very intriguing.
Well, no, Aaron, I feel like you didn't listen to a word I said. What's your criteria in determining what the best fictional city is?
I'd like it to be livable.
Yeah.
I'd like there to be a lot to do.
Yes.
I'd like to not get killed.
Yes.
Those are pretty much my
Those
big
are
ones.
solid criteria.
Yeah.
Livable, cool, not dead.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Maybe a Blurns ball team.
Maybe a Blurnsball team. There is a city on here with Blurnsball, and it's Mushroom Kingdom. There we go. What about you, Will? What's your criteria in terms of best fictional
I
titles?
would say definitely not getting killed is high on the list.
Wow, this is a common theme.
I mean, when you think about it, getting killed is like never going home again.
Sure.
I would say getting killed is the last thing I want to do in my life.
I think I feel the same way.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would also like the city to have a nice parks department, though.
Oh, there's another city with that.
Parks
Atlanta.
I just want somewhere. I want somewhere beautiful. I want somewhere where the people are kind. I
Yeah.
want somewhere that I can just settle down. You know.
Just settle it. So you want to move.
I want to move.
You
I'm
want to
looking for a
move.
place to live because
Nice.
you know what? The multiverse travel agency life.
Not doing great?
It's doing well. Let me tell you, with the internet now,
I will let you
I've
tell
had-
me.
I've had two. I will tell you. And here's the thing that I'll say. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm interested in the words that are coming out.
You're about to hear from me.
My ears are ready.
I've had 2 clients in the last 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah, 1 client per year.
Okay.
And so I have to charge them about $50,000 for the service.
Nice.
And that's just.
So you're making what, like overhead, probably only like $15K a year?
I'm making about $2,500 a year.
Wow. How do you live on that?
Can I borrow $2,400?
I live in the office. You can, as long as, but then you'll owe. If you take that money from me, you will owe a loan shark. So
yeah. And now since he's in the
That's like a street shark that gives
yeah,
loans.
it's since he's
it
in the
is, and he is a street shark.
He is actually a street shark.
He is a street shark.
Yeah. Is he the toughest one?
He's the toughest.
Hey, what was the fictional
blue
city?
one.
Oh.
What was the city that street sharks lived in?
I think
Shark City.
Shark City.
Shark City.
Shark City, bitch. Shark City. You ever hear that song, Rack City?
Nope.
Hey, why wasn't that on the list?
Rack City. Rack City didn't make it. It would have been great. Nobody's saying anything. Okay, let's.
We should.
But the YouTube comments will be a lot.
We should have Rack City. That's right.
Yeah, Rack City. What about the country Rack?
Would you pick Rack City or Rack City?
Rack City, bitch. And
But not Rack City, bitch.
no, they don't say that. Anyways, nobody said anything. We're stuck with our 5, which is fine. It's fine.
Hey, is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. Okay, good.
Oh, Gordon Schmidt, Margaritaville.
Margaritaville.
That's pretty good.
There it is. That's our
Right.
suggestion to put on there. Is Margaritaville going to make the top 3?
Oh boy, it might.
Tripped on a Pop-Tart. And
I feel like Atlantis and Margaritaville could conceivably be the same thing.
I think
This might be a conspiracy
there's a
theory.
Margaritaville in Atlantis.
In Atlantis, for sure.
Yeah.
Right near the exit.
Jimmy Buffett goes there a lot, kicks up his flip-flops.
Mm.
We're going to start off. New York, top 3 fictional city. You said no?
I said no.
I say yes.
Well, why do you say no?
I say no because it just seems like too futuristic. It's too busy.
I mean, it's
Too
literally
noisy.
the future.
And then why do you
No
say
thanks.
yes?
And they got everything. You got spaceships, you got Blurns Ball, you got aliens. What more could you ask for?
Well,
You could travel really good public transportation. You just hop in a tube, you're across the city.
I will say
That's
that
fine.
I like tube travel.
Time trip.
Hyperloop is the start of it. Hyperloop. Elon Musk making that Hyperloop.
Yeah.
It's very
And
dangerous.
candy.
He makes candy now?
That's what he was said on Twitter. He said, "I'm gonna make candy." I don't know. It's exhausting.
Is he Willie Elon Musk? God.
It's fun.
Oh man, my batteries. My batteries.
I thought he was making.
Does Nixon live there?
Yeah,
According to Acid, Nixon lives.
Richard.
yeah, his head is in New York.
Trump.
Oh.
Yeah. So
The
Nixon.
whole head in jars thing, I think is
Pretty fun.
pretty fun. You feed him like fish.
I think that's pretty fun. Well, I'm fun. So you're saying New York is top 3. You're saying no. What we're gonna do now? We're gonna say
Tiebreaker.
we're gonna put on the cusp.
Oh,
And we're gonna keep going down the list and see maybe we don't
Cusp.
know what we're talking about as the other ones go on.
Love it.
Is Pawnee a top 3 fictional city?
For me, yes.
For you, yes.
Just seems like it just seems pleasant.
Yeah.
You know, great parks department. Got that new national park.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It
That's not
does
bad.
seem pleasant, but I have a feeling if you actually live there, it would get boring.
Yeah, you're right. It seems like the most mundane. Like Springfield seems a little bit more exciting than
There's
Pawnee.
a lot of city council meetings in people's lives.
That is true. That is true.
Like, I don't know if you've ever been to a city council meeting.
No, never once.
Yeah, and there's a reason because
seen them on
because
TV.
you have better things to do.
I think I've actually got to go to a couple because of my job when I first started working. I did traffic engineering, so I had to work with the city. So you have to get their ideas on what they want to do with different stops and stuff. And it's like, well, this is what we're planning. And they're like, well, what about a tunnel? And it's like, well, we're talking about stoplights. And so no, I'm not going to do a tunnel.
I used to work for the public access television station, and
Nice.
we covered a lot of government meetings.
Wow.
And there were some very ridiculous characters that would show up
Yeah.
and give public commentary, and very, very strange.
I kind of
There
want
was
to
a-
do that.
There was
I
a
kind of find like that'd be very fun to go in like costume.
there was a
Oh yeah.
there was a local character named David R. Grubb who called himself the Indiana Outlaw.
Oh, grubs!
He would show up and rant at meetings. You can look him up on YouTube. David Grubb, Indiana Outlaw. You can look him up on YouTube, and there's some good compilations of some of his best rantings at government meetings.
What does he rant about?
Well, he really doesn't like the state of Michigan.
I don't know what's come up.
Well, he said that the people of Michigan were coming down, stealing our jobs, building fences, and then stealing tools and shipping them back to Michigan.
Oh my gosh.
But
he himself was an outlaw, so
Yeah.
surely he appreciated it.
he would occasionally show up to a government meeting, read off his name and rank from when he was in the military 50 years ago, and then declare martial law. Which I don't think he had the actual authority to do.
I don't know. What was his name and rank?
I don't know his rank, but
That's the key.
Was
his rank president?
he was quite a character.
QC.
He once disappeared for several months while he was in jail because he knocked like a 6-year-old off his bicycle for
parts?
I don't know exactly what the newspaper said that he had offered candy to children, and the kid said, "No, you're dirty," and then he pushed the kid off the bike.
So David R. Grubb came into that situation
Trying to take a kid.
with the tell-all tale of giving candy to a child.
Kid. And then pushed the kid.
It was actually easier to steal candy from a baby than give candy to a child.
He was
when in Rome.
He was later tragically killed in a house fire.
Oh, he's dead now?
He's dead. There's no reason to watch the government meetings anymore.
The way you said that made it sound like you committed arson. Looking around.
I'm David R. Grubb.
I highly recommend searching his name on YouTube and
Watching him burn.
Yeah, there's a lot of him ranting at very confused council members, other people being very confused by what's going on, him burping very loudly in the chambers.
And they say no burping.
That's the only thing you can't do in the chambers.
Just burp. You can fart all you want.
You can push a child off a bike.
No problem. As long as you're in the chambers. That's like international law.
It's diplomatic immunity.
Yes, but you can't burp.
Let's go there. We're in the capital of North Carolina. They got chambers.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I went by the capital.
Tax fraud.
Tax fraud.
Tax fraud.
Tax fraud. That's the magic word. Tax fraud.
Airplane.
Fire.
Why do you say that cursed word?
Daily double.
I like the dynamic here. Will and I have been going real loopy, and Aaron just stayed mellow and strong this entire time. There's no.
They're a straight man.
I'm a fun guy. I'm fun. Pawnee.
There it is.
So you're saying no, you're saying yes.
And your vote?
We'll keep it on the
Cusp.
That cusp. The cusp is getting heavy. Top 3 Cloud City. Is Cloud City a top 3 fictional city?
I would say yes. Are we going to disagree again? Cloud City seems
I don't know what Aaron's going with. One of them you have to agree on, I would assume, by the amount of numbers.
Statistically. It's
Yeah.
opulent, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll be betrayed by a longtime friend.
Well,
But you could be betrayed anywhere by a longtime friend.
you can be
Might
betrayed
as well do
anywhere.
it in the clouds.
It's in the cloud. Which was the secret word last
In
time.
the cloud! Oh my gosh, it was!
I think Cloud City. I would go top 3.
We got
Yeah,
top 3
top
here.
three,
It was
top
Cloud
three.
City. I'm with you. I like Cloud City a lot. Also, there's a compartment in Cloud City where you can just fall and land on a jet.
That's true.
Yeah, I didn't know if you knew that.
Just a hole.
Just a hole that is connected to, I guess it's on a planet, so you can have openings.
Yeah.
It's not in space, otherwise it would just be real dumb.
That'd be bad. Gas planet, gas giant.
How far can you fall?
What do you mean?
That just ran ass to me.
I probably, who is that guy that did like the Red Bull fall? He like fell.
yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah.
fell from there. You could see the curvature of the earth.
Yeah.
And he,
Felix
and he like
Baumgartner.
lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a second.
He
Miles
lost-
Baumgartner's brother.
Yes.
He started turning and like lost, and then he got it back again.
Yeah.
He had time.
But he only, that was like as far as any human has fallen, and it was like 4 minutes,
Yeah.
right? It was like not that long.
Yeah. It's. I mean.
Like
Wait,
when you
really?
think about it. I think that's true.
No, 4 minutes sounds crazy.
Can I look it up?
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
really curious.
But so like when you skydive, it only takes like 2 minutes.
It's like 1 minute.
Oh yeah, you're free falling not very long at all. A minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Longest free fall, 4 minutes and 36 seconds.
I
Oh wait, Felix Baumgartner jumped from higher, but he only had a free fall time of 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Free fall. Then the parachute's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Parachute
Parachute
takes
takes
some
a
time.
while.
Gotcha. Okay. So like if he just fell straight to the earth though, it would.
He would bounce very high.
So I guess if you fell,
No,
so,
he'd disintegrate. You wouldn't bounce.
well, he wouldn't disintegrate. Well, no.
No,
I mean,
he'd
when
be around
hit,
his, like-
he'd be gone.
Well, we're gonna have to solve this on the MythBusters.
A drop buster from space.
Mind Buster. It's his last words. Okay, top 3 Atlantis. I like Atlantis because I think it'd be interesting. I'm assuming it's a bubble.
Yes.
It's a bubble city.
underwater.
Yeah, it's not. There's 2 different versions of Atlantis. One is just it's all water. You can just breathe underwater.
Sure.
The other one is a bubble city where everyone's kind of cool.
Everyone's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Everyone's just like, oh, nice.
I
Yeah.
got sunglasses.
Yeah, I don't love Atlantis. It's all right, I guess. I don't know. What are you gonna do there? Be inside all the time?
Well, you're not.
Live in a giant submarine?
We're not gonna live. To me, I'm viewing it as like a
Visiting?
visit. Yeah,
Or
just
visiting.
there for a weekend.
I've visited Atlantis. They've got those cool crystals from the film Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
Yeah, you remember that one?
Remember
No.
that?
Classic.
Not at all.
Carrots. Why is it always carrots? I don't even eat carrots.
Yeah, it's always carrots.
Always carrots.
What do the seashells do?
Nothing.
Now,
And they go boom, boom, shoo, 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 and they got this cool.
You remember that part?
Remember
I
that?
don't know. When you say the seashells, I think of Demolition Man.
No, that's what I was talking about. You remember that movie?
I don't remember that.
It was.
It's replaced toilet
It
paper.
was Arnold Schwarzenegger and Arsenio Hall.
That's wrong.
Is that wrong?
That's wrong.
Okay. What movie am I thinking? I'm thinking of Jingle All the Way. No, that was
that's
Rick
Sinbad.
Moranis
No, that's Sinbad.
and Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis.
Yeah, he was
No.
the main guy in it.
No.
Yeah.
And Jingle All the Way?
Yeah, it's Rick Moranis.
No, it's
In a costume.
It's Danny DeVito.
Oh, you're right. I mix those two up all the time.
Twins.
Twins. Twins is a good movie. That's Joe Pesci and another Joe Pesci. Just 2 Joe Pesci's, the twins.
The role of the lifetime.
But they don't have the CGI. They just have a guy holding a mirror next to them.
Oh my gosh. It's all practical.
Oh,
Back in the day.
They're outside. The
All
sun.
of the reactions are the same.
Yeah.
Identical.
Well, they're identical twins. But you guys, you've been there. Anyway, Best Fictional City where twins is Twin Peaks. So Atlantis, you're saying not a top 3. You're saying
I would say top 3. It seems like everyone there's pretty cool.
everyone there is pretty,
Pretty
cool.
cool.
So I'll do this since you like. Well, I'll keep going because I know how I want to approach this now because we haven't crossed anything off. Mushroom Kingdom, top 3.
3, 2, 1, yes.
Wait, what?
But also, that's his 4th top.
Yeah, I know that's your 4th.
Oh!
You like New York, you like Cloud
No, he
City,
didn't like New
Atlantis.
York. He liked.
Oh, you like Pawnee
Cloud
and Mushroom
City,
Kingdom.
Atlanta. Oh, I didn't know I could only choose 3.
Well,
I mean,
you're doing
that's how
that's
a
the top 3 works.
Okay, well, when you say it like that, yeah. It's very clear. I guess I have to say no then.
So you're saying Mushroom Kingdom now? You're saying yes.
I would say yes to Mushroom Kingdom.
Okay, that's another cusp. Only one agreement we've had is Cloud City so far.
Maybe that'll win.
But I think we're all going to go to the next one. Margaritaville, top 3.
No.
I have to say no. Per your rules.
You're for
I love margaritas. And I love villas.
We're at the 5 of the top 6 to be in the top 3, and then you're upset that the rules, you can't have 5 and 3.
Yeah!
It's not soap and conditioner, shampoo and conditioner. You can't put it together.
Sure you can. 2 in 1.
Well, not cities.
I mean, Margaritaville and Atlantis could be the same place.
That's insane. Don't follow Joe's rules. Well, Gordon, I'm the one reading it, so I don't tell him he said that.
Joe Bates.
Margaritaville, so you're saying no, and you're saying no.
Yeah,
It's too no.
a little Buffett is fine,
goes
but
a long
boy,
way. I wouldn't want to
Jimmy
live
Buffett was
Yeah.
the first concert I ever went to.
that explains a lot.
And the second.
No.
Yeah. Fins to the left, fins to the right, baby.
Oh my gosh.
My brother and sister.
That explains why when you take your shirt off, it's just a tattoo of a giant Hawaiian shirt.
Mm.
Yeah. And then if you look at my back, it's a skin cancer. I'm always out in the sun. I'm sun.
Oh no.
I'm
dear.
guns. I'm guns. Guns is a real big problem. No, but yeah, we had a van. We had an Astro van, and on top of the van, we had a TV antenna that was like filmed into the van's body, so it looked like a fin. So we painted our car up for Jimmy Buffett and went there. So fins to the left, fins to the right. Now, like for Jimmy Buffett. I loved it when I was a kid. I was like 7.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
I don't even hate that.
You want to though?
I mean, I hate you, but not that.
Jesus.
I hate that, but not you.
Well,
Which is worse.
that is worse.
Nice.
Margaritaville.
There's one hate.
All right,
Stepped on a pop
takes
tart.
Do we have a top 3?
Lost a flip flop. Well, we've got one in and one out. So this is what I'm gonna do. You liked Mushroom Kingdom and New York. Which one do you like of those two?
I like New York.
Okay, Mushroom Kingdom is off the list. Atlantis and Pawnee. Which one do you like of those two?
I have to go with Atlantis.
Wow, Pawnee off the list, folks. Take that, regular city that's
Sorry to
boring.
lose Pawnee. Sorry to lose it.
I mean, this guy's gonna be upset. We are down to our top 3. I thought that was the easiest way to do it. Worked out well. You both knew already which one you like better. So we're down to Atlantis, Cloud City, New York. 2 pretty futuristic cities and 1 ancient city. Ancient. Whenever they invented glass, because that was the key. Whenever they invented glass was probably when the city started being around.
Yep.
I'm assuming the bubble is made of glass.
Yeah, that could be.
I mean, probably pretty thick glass, too.
Thick glass.
Thick glass.
I mean, that's a...
THICC glass.
I thought it was. You got a comment there.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Oh, well. There's probably a lot of... Cloud City, they don't... I guess that's true. They don't really show any interesting parts in the city in the movie.
Yeah, but it seems nice.
It's just like the outside is what's interesting about Cloud City. The inside, they have the boardroom.
You want to look at it from afar.
Yeah, the hall. Like it's like going into Cloud
Hallways.
City. You're like, this is cool.
This is
stuff.
nice, yeah.
Then you go in there, like this is
just far.
looks like it was made.
You want to
in the
fly
70s.
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to get a window seat.
You don't. Yeah, you don't want to get in the. You don't want to be stuck in a luggage in the fucking luggage compartment.
No thanks.
No thanks.
You don't
It
want
gets
to be
cold.
a dog.
I don't want to be a dog. Not in this economy.
2018.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point.
You don't want to be a dog. So I actually like what he's saying because to me, I think we take Cloud City off as not the top 2 because that's the next step is taking one of these off to not be the top 2 because I like Atlantis better than Cloud City. I like New York better than Cloud City.
Whoa.
That's fair to me.
What do you think? Is Cloud City your number 1?
Cloud City? Well, no, I think Atlantis is my number 1.
Well, so I think we should take Cloud City off.
That's fine by me.
Folks, we're down.
Wow.
We're down to the final thing. Now, usually everybody vote, but this is a rare occurrence where I know exactly what your votes are.
Because we've discussed it previously.
Sure.
Previously, yeah, when we got to this point, which I enjoy. So, since I'm the tiebreaker,
Since you are the tiebreaker.
I would just like to point out that
like it's just a medal. That's what Gordon said about Cloud City. It's just a medal. good movie.
Yeah.
But it's just
I would
about-
just like to point out that a well-known traveler, Philip J. Fry, once went to Atlantis for an episode and decided, you know what, one episode is enough. Went back the rest of the series in New York.
That's him convincing me. He's saying a New Yorkian went to Atlantis and went back home, which is his job.
That is his job.
So he went to go visit
When I
Atlantis.
say his, I mean mine.
And he
He went to go visit Atlantis, and he went
And
home to live in
I'll
New
do you
York.
one better. In the film, again, 2004, Atlantis: The Lost Empire. Milo, the lead character, plucky with a heart of gold. He leaves New York to go to Atlantis. And what is New York but an old New York?
And he lives in Atlantis the rest of the movie?
For the rest of the film. And the sequel, Milo's Return.
yeah,
Wait,
where
then
you
he
return
left.
to where?
I don't know. Wait a minute, hold on.
yeah.
Shit. Milo, I think. I'm not sure what that movie is called. Maybe it's Milo's Return. Maybe he wouldn't go back to New York. That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna look this up.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Milo and Otis?
Oh yeah, Milo and Otis, the Atlantis years. We're just two drowned animals. That was the whole movie.
They would have drowned so many.
They killed
animals
so many cats in that movie.
to get
They
rid
threw
of
that cat. They threw a cat off a cliff.
several times to get the shot, right?
That was somebody's job.
Yeah.
Yep. Get it. How many cats do they bring? Like, we gotta bring 10.
10 cats.
This is gonna take a
It's always more than you think.
With cats.
You know, we're staying at Airbnb, and I just started reading the books on the bottom here, and there are 2 books. One is Hitler's Diplomat, and the other is the Hitler of History.
Oh boy.
Isn't Hitler the Hitler of history?
That is crazy. There's 2 Hitler books. Luckily, me and Aaron are going to be fine.
So true.
But I don't want to tell my girlfriend is Jewish.
I don't see the Hitler of history on there.
Hitler of History is the black book.
Okay, yeah, the Hitler of history. That's just Hitler, right? I mean, Hitler is pretty much history.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry for that tangent.
The Nazis are back, but
So you're saying Futurama has Atlantis in it. He goes there. It wasn't for him. You're saying 2001 movie.
Yeah.
Atlantis.
2004.
What?
2004.
2004. Atlantis. What was the full name?
Milo.
No, the first one.
Well, Atlantis is the full movie.
Yeah, the Lost City.
Lost City, yeah. Or I think it's like Atlantis, Lost City. But it's just, it's colloquially known as Atlantis.
Colloquially.
Colloquially.
So you're saying that movie they stay there.
They stay.
So let me ask you guys. You're talking about people. What about the city itself?
Well, the city itself.
What's in
In
Atlantis?
Atlantis, everything
To do.
is delicious. There's all these fruits.
Okay.
And they're juicy. They're like very well animated juicy fruits.
Okay.
And maybe also juicy fruit. I'm not sure. I can't say.
They have juicy fruits.
They have these cool. They all have crystals around their neck,
They have crystals.
and they use those to power their like floaty cars.
Floaty cars.
Floaty
Okay.
cars, and to my knowledge, sustainable. I don't see any emissions coming out of those floaty things.
So is there anything to eat, and do you have floaty cars in New York?
I mean, New York has spaceships.
Okay, with
With
that.
a very
What is
floaty
the ocean
kind of
but
car.
space underwater.
Oh, space in the water.
They've got many lengths of wire.
Many links of wire.
Ooh.
What? Why do I care about many links of wire?
You just do.
Oh, okay.
And then they've got
Are you hypnotized?
they got a great transportation system with the tubes.
Okay, tubes.
They
Do
got
you
the
have
alien
tubes?
language.
We don't have tubes.
Do you have alien languages?
Yes.
They got the
Just one.
Hall of Heads, where you can talk to all the people.
Hall of Heads?
No heads.
I mean, heads are pretty good.
Heads are pretty good. Alright, well, I put much thought into this.
Seems like it.
And it seems that everything you have, they have, but everything they have, you don't have. So, of course, I'm going to vote New York, folks! That's the best fictional city. I love the future. I love tubes. Love tubes.
Tube boy.
You know, the more I think
knows about tubes, this guy right
the
here.
more I
wrote the
think,
book.
yeah, exactly. The more I think about it, I really do like many links of wire. That is kind of very appealing, you know? It's not just one link.
Many.
Many. So New York is the best fictional city, which is great. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Oh, be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. No, thank you so much. Be quiet. Guys, yeah, very fun. Best fictional city, New York. Thank you so much for being on the show. Aaron Nadell is a comic in Chicago. Very funny. Do you have any social media you like to plug?
I mean, it's just my name, at Aaron Nadell.
Aaron, AARONNADELL. So find him on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I mean, this guy, he's a big up-and-comer. He's in Chicago. He's doing the club scenes. He's going to be working at Zany's. He's basically working a Laugh Factory. I mean, this kid's got this future in front of him.
Listen to him sell it, folks.
I love Aaron. But yeah, check him out. Over here we got, what the fuck? Will Martin, who's from Boston.
That's me.
Which is north of here.
Certainly is. A little east.
My parents are from Boston.
You mentioned it. You mentioned that they like the Sox.
Yeah, like the Sox. Yeah, yesterday. Coffee.
British. Yesterday.
The
Sox yesterday.
My bad. Will Martin, are you a comic?
Nope.
Will Martin is a travel agent. No, he does stand up.
I am a stand-up comedian.
In Boston. Very funny guy. Saw him for the first time last night.
That's true. And it was a fine set.
It was a fine set. The crowd was tired.
Odd group.
Yeah.
So many people that
Yeah.
did not want to see comedy.
In the back, it was a good drinks though.
Great drinks.
It was a cool venue. Neptune, I'm being
Very
there.
cool
I'll be at
venue.
Neptune.
It was a good place for comedy, just not your.
If you look up though in Neptune's, it looks like the ceiling was made by a fun
Oh
spider.
no.
Yeah.
Oh no. We'll see tonight. We'll see.
See, I think it's gonna be adequate. Will, what's your social media presence?
On Twitter. On Twitter, the answer to that question is sad. But the handles are at Mr. Will Martin on Twitter and I'm so sorry for this, Childless Fun Dad on Instagram.
Childless Fun Dad on Instagram. And then Twitter was it Will Martin or
Mr. Will Martin.
Mr. Will Martin. Check him out. Another up and comer. And this guy,
I'll be at Zany's.
He's got a great future. He's possibly working at some clubs in Boston. He's working his way up to it. And he's just, all around good guy, nice smile. So Will Martin, check him out when you get a chance.
What did you play? Did you play the other song, the peeing one?
Folks, this is thank you very much. The best fictional city, New York. Thank you so much for watching. Aaron Nadell, Will Martin. I'm your host, Joe Bates. Follow us on Facebook. Like us on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. Like us on Facebook. Thank you so much for everything. You guys you're all gentlemen. Thank you very much.
With Joe Bates.
You're welcome.